There are about 40 different car brands in the United States. There are American brands and imports, trucks, SUVs, sedans, sports cars, and of course, lots of crossovers. There are pricey cars and perhaps more affordable cars, but one kind of car that appears to be disappearing is the cheap car. Auto industry analysts say sales of very inexpensive cars, these days meaning any new car with a starting price somewhere below $20,000, are declining. In fact, they have fallen off a cliff. Cheap cars have a problem that might seem rather obvious. They don't make a lot of money. Automakers, like any company, have certain fixed costs built into their business models. They have to build factories, keep the lights on, pay for product development, and pay workers and executives. Many of these basic costs exist whether the product they are selling is cheap or expensive. So an automaker basically has two choices: sell a little of something pricey or a lot of something cheap. The problem for automakers is that relying on volume to make money can be hard. Margins can be razor thin, and any challenges or missteps can eat into already slim profits. So who buys cheap new cars? Why do they matter? Well, the short answer is young people, mostly. Younger buyers are usually not loaded. They can be people as young as teenagers, but also folks in their 20s and even 30s.
Most of the consumers that are in the sub-20 space tend to be younger consumers and first-time buyers. And so it's a very critical demographic for getting new customers into the industry in general, but into your brand in particular. So as consumers get their first jobs, establish a career, get a family, and they're looking for a new car, they're in that $20,000 space. So there's a lot of risk here in that first-time buyers now are having to wait many more years to get a new car. And so now you're kind of allowing the risk there that these first-time consumers will rely more on Uber, will live urbanly and not even need a car. And so we as an industry could be making a lot of long-term actions here, a lot of long-term implications from moving the first-time buyers either back or into something more expensive.
Sport utility vehicles have taken over the auto market in the United States, as well as a growing share of the global market. SUVs went from 29.9% of sales in 2009 to 51.5% in 2019. They are found in practically every segment, size, and configuration. Consumers appear to love them, but so do automakers. The smallest SUVs sell for higher prices than comparable cars, even cars built on the same platforms as the pricier SUVs. But the SUV is not the only reason auto industry analysts think car prices are rising. Another key piece of the puzzle is technology. Today's cars are packed with it, and customers want more of it when they drive off the lot. This includes safety features and driver assistance technology like cameras and blind spot monitoring systems. But it also includes robust infotainment systems compatible with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, voice-activated commands, and comforts such as heated and cooling seats. Is that cars last longer than they used to, so buying used often does not come with the risks it might have in the past. And it means that consumers shelling out more than they ever have for a new car may at least get to hold on to it for a while longer.